Ladies and gentlemen, we have Tapioca and the Flea in the studio.
Whoop whoop, can we get a real applause? Because we have like a real audience.
Is a real audience. Yeah. Alright, let's just do it, man. Let's hear some stuff.
Here's some stuff.
Tapioca and the Flea.
Tapioca and the Flea, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, Mom and Dad.
You're on band with Mondo.
Quite some time, and I kind of like it. I wouldn't mind it. You stayed away for quite some time. You were just in the way now, not trying to slow down. I don't need to lie. I'm falling down, but I'll be fine. And when you think I've lost my mind, it's probably gone, but I'll be fine. Thinking of you and keeping it silent. My mind's been racing, my mind's been violent. Dreaming of you and waking to silence. I'm still alone now, not trying to slow down. I don't need to lie. I'm falling down, but I'll be fine. And when you think I've lost my mind, it's probably gone, but I'll be fine. 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 Yeah, I'll be fine. Oh, I'll be fine. Oh, I'll be fine. Oh, I don't need to lie. I'm falling down, but I'll be fine. And when you think I've lost my mind, it's probably gone, but I'll be fine. It's probably gone, but I'll be
To band with Mondo. We got Tapioca and the Flea in the house, in the building, all up in the studio, and all up in those bees.
Yes, and currently what we're playing is Alabaster Stones, and their song's called Sweet Words. Their EP is coming out sometime in November, and we have plenty of EPs coming out, their albums. Isn't that right, Tapioca? I'm cutting this music off.
Yeah.
It's not
Alabaster is.
They're good. They
The
just finished up
Shiznikovics.
I think their residency at Continental just ended, but they should be playing shows after they're done with their album.
I was there last Sunday.
Yes. But anyways, Tapioca and the Flea, everyone.
They are in the house.
Please.
Alright, guys.
Please. No autographs, no picture. Well, pictures, please, as long as they
Put
go
your
in-
pants back
as
on,
long as they
dude.
go in the right magazines, right?
Let's not let the listeners in on what's going on in this room. Okay, so
Which
real
is
quick,
nothing.
I want you guys to introduce yourself. What do you guys play in the band? Start here.
My name's Sam, and I sing and play guitar and a little bit of keyboards.
Righteous.
That's kind of cool.
Kinda.
Yeah. My name's Matt. I play drums.
Trying to model.
Nice.
Trying to model too.
We had a
Drummers love
musician,
covers.
like,
China.
who was it? Your Majesty came
I
in
use
here.
my head.
There was another musician that modeled for Hot Topic. Maybe you guys could model together or something.
Not for Hot Topic. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably like for like anthropology or
Like American Eagle Outfitters.
Yeah.
They-
Coles.
American Gold.
Hey, this show is not corporate. Let's leave all
Yeah.
that stuff. But I do love Hot Pockets, by the way.
Yes.
But not the Hot Topics.
moving on down more.
You sir, would you introduce yourself
Oh, yes.
and what you play in the band?
My name's Ronnie. I play the
Speaking
saxophone.
of
Why
orange
is your mic
microphone.
so far away from you?
It's super far.
Speaking of the orange microphone, because you guys share a microphone.
Sure, we'll share.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Hello.
Hello.
Ronnie plays saxophone. And
Saxophone.
sometimes the geets.
It's super ratchet.
The
We're gonna get right down to it. So, when did you guys all decide to start playing together and putting shows together?
Matt, you want to answer this one?
Let's give it to Matt.
No, but I will.
He doesn't want to, but he will.
We met at where we met? I had another band that I was playing with, and with Ronnie, and Sam came and saw us play, and moved in with us about 2 weeks later. And then Sam was doing his own stuff as Tapioca and Flea by himself, and then we just he decided to get his buddies on board and do a live band.
So Sam pretty much had Tapioca in the Flea before you guys jumped on. What was that like? Did you do shows by? I mean, obviously you did shows by yourself. When did you decide to invite these guys on board?
I don't know. It kind of just happened naturally. Like, I'd been playing for a while, for like a few months, and you know, they always supported me. They always come up to the shows, and me and Ronnie would always have talks like after it. And basically, he was like, "I think this stuff could translate better if you had a live band." So I was like, "Okay, well then let's work on it. Like, why don't you play guitar for me?" So it started off just me and Ronnie playing.
Kind of jamming in the garage, or like do you guys like the rehearsal hall or what have you?
We've always like rehearsed at the house. We've always had like a space. So.
That's the way to go about it.
Yeah,
For sure, next to like all the Christmas storage and all that kind of stuff, right?
Or your bed.
Or let's not talk about that on live radio, unless you want to.
We can talk about whatever we want. I mean, the last show we talked about porno, and the show before that we talked about modeling and alcohol.
Yeah, let's not talk about porn.
Let's not
My
talk
mom and dad
about
are watching right
Speaking
now.
of porno, so you guys, I'm sure you guys are surrounded by lots of women because first of all, women love musicians, and you guys really have an awesome sound. How are
And you're all really good looking, so I'm pretty sure someone's dating or has dated or has.
Are you guys all single? You guys are all single.
No,
Not the middle one.
You're dating? Okay, that's fine.
He's engaged.
Engaged in what kind of activity?
Depends what time.
Right after work.
Can you scoot the mic over so we can hear?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Can you
all.
share with me?
Sorry guys.
Share
Thank you, Matthew.
Here's these, but we don't hear these, so we're moving on to the next friggin' question. How about that? So,
after work.
Sam, I'm gonna assume you're the creative influence behind Tapioca and the Flea. Growing up, who were your biggest influences that made you want to become a musician and create this amazing music that you do?
Honestly, growing up, my biggest influence was my dad. He was a DJ. Like, he DJ'd throughout the 80s, DJ'd most of my childhood, and showed me like pretty much all like the first favorite songs and favorite bands were like records of that my dad would spin. And
So like DJ daycare kind of thing? You kind of grew up in DJ daycare?
not so much DJ daycare, but DJ weekends. Like, we'd wake up Saturday morning, my dad like bumping records, you know, just
That's
practicing, and so that was like my first taste of music. And
So like you're waking up and like dad's spinning some like really cool sounds and mom's cooking in the kitchen. And
exactly, yeah,
just imagine the
Cooking some
three
chorizo
honest
and eggs
sounds and the scents.
yeah.
That's awesome, man. It's very organic.
Yeah,
Chorizo
so
and eggs. Where are you from, buddy?
Yeah, chorizo and eggs, huh? Nope.
yeah, and we're not Mexican, but
I'm not
we love
Mexican
chorizo
either.
and eggs.
Oh,
I
you're
am.
practically
That's
Mexican.
cool.
You're Mexican? So am I.
I am.
He's Mexican. Are you Mexican?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Sam is not Mexican.
So what are your...
Boricua,
Nice.
100%.
I mean, F yeah. F-bomb.
F-bomb, yeah. Who cares? In radio.
Do you censor all the bad words?
Yeah.
No, we don't censor anything.
No censorship.
No
This is raw,
censor. This is
uncut.
raw,
This is-
uncut reality radio. So if you
Reality
told your
radio.
mommy and daddy to tune in, I'm so sorry.
Big mistake.
Sorry, Mr. and Mrs. Lopez.
Let's cut to the chase here, guys. Do you
They are gonna kill him.
do you guys have a single out? And what is the name of that single, if you do have one?
We do. It's called Mellotron. It's the first single that we're putting out, and it's actually the song we just performed.
Awesome.
Not exactly the version we played, obviously.
You guys are in the acoustic show, because I've heard your stuff.
Yeah. Today we're just kind of super stripped down, just acoustic guitar,
Naked.
drum
How-
machine.
So how can our listeners find your stuff?
Bandcamp, Facebook. As of right now, we don't have the single out yet. Because it's still being made.
unreleased, but you can find
Is
it streaming
the
on the
single
web.
home or is it a different song?
It's a different song.
Okay.
The first single.
Oh.
Well, I mean, it's all up in the air, really.
Let's reiterate the name of that single one more time.
They have a lot of singles.
Hopefully, our whole album is singles.
And they're all single but one, which is dating. But you're still single.
But
Doc,
he's
you know what I'm
engaged
saying?
in activities.
Oh, no, he's engaging in some activities.
Yes,
Yes.
he is.
So do you guys have anything like say like on SoundCloud or anything like that?
Yes.
Or you guys
Yeah,
find SoundCloud?
yeah. I mean, I've done remixes, and all my remixes are on SoundCloud and on Bandcamp, as well as like a couple covers. Like I did a Beatles cover, and I did a cover of this dude James Blake.
I don't know which way I wanna